Said you guys
Cheated up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I can say, like they right there, call for the vote and wait for somebody to say, y'all need to set, so y'all need to set. Somebody need to set. Somebody need to set.
I'm all about getting to the next item.
He would come out, I mean, somebody need to set. We can't move on. I need somebody to do something. Y'all not saying it's gonna fail. She just didn't work it. Okay, go ahead. Well, thank y'all so much for coming out to our regular council meeting. We're gonna, have our pre-council meeting at this time. We'll have call to order by our council president. Our opening prayer and pledge of allegiance was held in our work session. We, no roll call as we are all present. We'll have approval of our minutes, from February the 3rd, 2025, regular meeting, and approval of our agenda for tonight, February 17th. We will hear reports from the council on our standing committees. No reports from special committees, no public hearing. We will have a report on the status of our city finances, no proclamations, no unfinished business. New business number 1 is a resolution to authorize the mayor to enter an agreement with James Gang Amusements LLC to hold a carnival at the Sportsplex. It's actually March 29th through April the 6th. This is sponsored by Councilor Chris Brown.
This is the same company that did it last year that we had a really good success with. We made a pretty sizable donation back to the city through the gates and stuff that they did. Everything went good. Casey was real happy with the way they kept the park and ran the carnival. So,
And we will have to amend that to change the dates on that, but we'll take care of that from, March 29th, April 6th to April the 16th, April the 19th. But we'll take care of that when we get to it. Any questions or comments? Okay. Number 2, resolution to award bid number 25-06 to Southern States Utility for a power line relocation for the Alabama Department of Transportation at Alabama Highway 63 Bridge replacement at Sugar Creek. Project BR 063507 in amount not to exceed $80,101.41. This is sponsored by Councilor Phillips. Mayor, you want to speak on this, or are you good? Or Sasha's here. You or Sasha, which one, Mayor? Sasha?
So on this bid, we had 5 different bidders. The low bidder was Southern States at the $80,101.41. And another note is that this is 100% reimbursed by the state once the project is complete.
Any questions, comments? Number 3, resolution to set a public hearing to rezone approximately 120.86 acres of property located at River Oaks Drive from low density residential R1 to lakefront residential SD1, and this is sponsored by Councilor Chris Brown.
yeah, this came before the planning commission. This is the property that is between White Oaks subdivision across from the golf course back up to River Oaks entrance. And part of the requirement is to have the two entrances. So this is, they're gonna expand some other housing, on the last phase of this project. And it'll come out, one end will come back out into the River Roads. So it has the dual entrances. So, planning commission was fine with this.
Number 4, resolution to set a public hearing to rezone approximately 16.44 acres of property located at Elks Parkway from reserve residential RR to planned development PD to reserve residential RR, sponsored by Council Chris Brown and King.
As you're going down Elks Parkway where they recently put in the little small subdivision there on the right before you get to the Elks Lodge, they own the property adjacent across the street. They're gonna be putting in 4 lots, and it's zoned 2 different ways now. It's zoned both RR, and 2 of them are planning developments. So this is just making it all the same, zoning for the 4 houses. And there'll be the way it's designed, there'll be one entrance that comes off the road, goes up, and they'll access their homes off of that one entrance.
And number 5, set a public hearing to rezone approximately 60 acres of property located on Alabama Highway 63 South from light industrial I-1 to high density residential R3. This is sponsored by Councilor Chris Brown.
This property down 63 has to do public development. This would be a blended, deal that has commercial and residential in it. So this is just fixing the zoning for that. And also all 3 of these meet the comprehensive plan that recently passed. They all fall within the specs of that as well.
Now, any questions or comments on any of those resolutions that pertain to the public hearings? Great. Thank you. Number 6, a request to authorize a request from Tyrone Oliver to hold Blues in the Forest on May 17th, 2025, and waive the fee of $500. I do not see Mr. Oliver, but this is our normal. He does Blues in the Park every year. I want to say this is his 8th year. Don't hold me to that, but I think I'm close. I'm close. Is it the 8th year, Ms. Arlene? 8th, 9th. I was off. This is his 9th year. Yeah. This is his 9th year, and it's just the same thing he does every year. This is just his request to hold it, at Strand Park on the 17th. Any questions or comments?
I know we always do a good job, has a good crowd. They actually come from several different towns here to visit, so it helps with tourism as well.
Then we will, no one signed up for public comments. We will have comments from the mayor, comments from the finance director, comments from the city clerk, comments from the council. No executive session, then we'll have a motion to adjourn. At this time, we're gonna call our regular scheduled meeting, to order. At this time, I need a motion to approve our minutes from February 3rd, 2025 regular meeting.
I want to approve the minutes as presented.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Councilor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Councilor Phillips,
Yay.
Councilor Tapley,
Yay.
Councilor Hardy,
Yay.
Councilor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Chair, yay. At this time, I need a motion to approve our agenda for tonight, February 17th.
I want to approve our agenda as presented. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Councilor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Councilor Phillips,
Yay.
Councilor Tapley,
Yay.
Councilor Hardy,
Yay.
Councilor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Chair, yay. At this time, we will hear from, reports from council on standing committees. Finance committee, we will hear, a report on the status of our city finances from our finance director today. They're all doing great. Business licenses are being accepted at this time, and they're being accepted online. So anybody who has any questions as it relates to anything finance, Ms. Romney's door is always open. She's also working on some stuff for us for, the, sewer, how we're gonna figure out how we're gonna work that. She's working on that for us as well. Public Safety Committee, Councilor Eric Brown.
The Alexander City Public Safety Academy, the classes begin March 4th. It's a 10-week program. It'll be every Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is free. It's both sponsored by the fire department and the police department. It says that the sign up, you need to sign up by February the 27th. If this is something you would like to do, And if you need more information, you can contact Captain McKinney at the Alexander City Police Department, 256-329-2470.
Utilities Committee, Councilor Phillips.
The water department has repaired 12 leaks and installed 5 new services in multiple 811 locates and route nodes. The downtown water project is underway and so far is going smoothly. I'd also like to say that obviously the light department and roads and them have been extremely busy the last couple of days with all the trees down, so thank you to them.
Parks and Recreation, Councilor Chris Brown.
Well, first, I'd like to let everybody know we've had some damage out at the sportsplex from the storms this past weekend. There's several trees down. If you know where the old fire engine is in the building, that area, well, I think there's a picture of it right here. That area was hit pretty hard. So there's a lot of work going on. So just be mindful when you're going through the park, and they're cleaning up some areas, and be careful when you're traveling through. Casey and his group wants to extend a very warm thank you to Miss Stephanie and her office for always handling our insurance claims and trying to get things quickly processed. Our youth track and field registration is going on. The cutoff is February 28th, which is next week. As of this morning, this is a big number. We have 371 kids signed up across t-ball, softball, and baseball. We expect to end up around 400 registers for the spring season, so that's great. We'll let everybody know when those are going to be starting up so you can get out and go see the kids play ball. And again, to thank you to the light department for helping with replacement the light balls at our softball and baseball facilities to get ready for this upcoming season. Over at Cooper Rec, the new scoreboards in the gym are installed and up and running. These are wireless scoreboards, so no more running tables across the gym and having to have somebody sit there to control them. So it's a great adder to our gym over there. Out of the airport, man, I'm pleased to say this. Total revenue so far this year compared to last year, we're up $11,000 in fuel sales. So the activity out of the airport is increasing, and that's a good sign. That means people are coming here to either do business or spend some time at the lake, and they're spending money while they're here. So that's good for us. Lake winds, again, there's some damage out there on the course from the storm, the limbs and debris. They're working to get all that. It's still playable. And right now we're $5,175 over where we were this time last year. So the revenue's growing out there again. Just a big, if y'all get time and if you're on social media, the group out at our sportsplex started to get to know the members of the team out there. The first one dropped today with one of the team members, Trent. And if you get a minute, go check it out. Trent's been out there about 10 years now. Very just pleasant guy to be around. Does a lot with our fields, and he works in that department to keep our fields going. But if you get a minute, go check it out. I think we're going to be highlighting a new member each week, so everybody can get to know the staff out at the sportsplex.
Public Works Committee, Council President Pro Tem Hardy.
We would like to thank the street, environmental waste, and light departments for their quick response to the storm damage and cleaning up due to the heavy rain last week and storms over the weekend. Our street and environmental waste departments worked numerous calls last week, clearing debris from storm drains and pipes caused by the rains. Over the weekend, the street department was called out to clear fallen trees and debris out of approximately 23 streets throughout the city, as well as clearing power lines from the light department. The guys worked from 2:30 a.m. until 9:30 yesterday morning. So really appreciate the efforts and making sure that everything was cleaned up.
Building and Property, Councilor Tacklet.
John at the library sent a report, said that we're having youth and adult drawing classes in March, so just call out there for details. For those who file young taxes, they have the tax forms 40 and 40 NR booklets there that are free to the public, and if you need any forms printed off, they're 25 cents a page. And they are having a book signing and poetry reading scheduled for Tuesday, February 25th from 3 to 6. And Eddie Bell, Brenda Powers III, and Kendra McElrath are the 3 authors that will be there to sign.
No reports from special committee, no public hearing. Before we go into the report on status of our city finance, I would like to recognize Mr. Higgs. His government class is here with us tonight. And I think they're here for extra credit. See a bunch of faces that I know. And I know none of them want to stand up and say anything, but I just wanted to thank you all for coming out. We do want y'all to be a part of, your government, because we want you all to know what's going on just as well as the adults. So thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We will now have report on, and you saw how they said, thank you, man. They so good. Report on status of our city finances.
Okay, so looking at the bank statement balance, there is no significant fluctuation between December and January in the total balance. However, if you look at the utility collection account, it has decreased by about 2.5 million. And I am keeping an eye on that, so you don't have to get this. Looking at me like, oh my God. Okay, but two things to consider about that reduction is, number one, we're in the beginning stages of proactively addressing issues with our utilities. You know, for so long, we band-aided everything. And the unfortunate thing about that is we're spending money because of the band-aids that were done before. So that's why that account is. We have a lot of capital projects that are going, and we're trying to get everything fixed so we can be proactive going forward. And on a good note of that reduction, about 1.6 million we're due back in reimbursement. So that's a good thing.
Can leave with that.
Well, bad news and throw you down and lift you back up. Okay, on the financial summary, we are 4 months into the year, and in a perfect world, all departments will have about 66% of their budget remaining. Most are well within that allowance, except for the ones I told you about last month. That's ACRIP, airport, and sewer capital. One line addition, if you go to page 4, under the sewer department, you'll see a red reimbursement pending. And I put that in there so you can kind of get a picture of the money that we should be expecting back. One thing I just want you guys to know that the method that the finance department is using now is that we pay all of our invoices up front, whether they're going to be reimbursed or not, and then we apply for reimbursement. And as long as we have the funds to do that, I want to continue, because one of the things I faced when I started was a lot of people complaining about it takes the city so long to pay them. So we're trying to keep the good momentum that we have going by doing that. Excellent. That's it for me. Any questions?
The reimbursements like from the the grants and
That is
stuff.
from the state for the relocation and from the ARPA that we got from the county.
Right.
They wanted to.
No proclamations, no unfinished business, new business number 1.
Resolution to authorize the mayor to enter into an agreement with James Game Amusements LLC to hold a carnival at the Sportplex March 29th through April 6, 2025.
I move to amend line 4 to replace the dates of March 29th through April 6th with April 16th through April 19th, 2025.
We need a motion to amend the resolution.
Motion to amend the resolution. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote. Councilor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Councilor Phillips,
Yay.
Councilor Tapley,
Yay.
Councilor Hardy,
Yay.
Councilor Eric Brown.
Yay.
Chair, yay. We need a motion to approve the resolution as amended.
Make motion to approve the resolution as amended.
Second.
Any discussion?
I'd just like to piggyback off what Council Brown said earlier, this carnival was a great success last year. And I think the number was around 9,500 that they gave back. So anytime you allow somebody to come to town and gives money back, it's a no-brainer to me. So thank you, Casey, for what you do.
Roll call vote. Councilor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Councilor Phillips,
Yay.
Councilor Tapley,
Yay.
Councilor Hardy,
Yay.
Councilor Eric Brown.
Yay.
Chair, yay. Resolution number 2.
Resolution to award bid number 25-06 to Southern States Utility for power line relocation for the Alabama Department of Transportation at Alabama Highway 63 bridge replacement at Sugar Creek, project number BR-0063507 in an amount not to exceed $80,101.41.
Need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Make motion to approve resolution as written.
Second.
Any discussion?
Just like to thank Sasha for what she does. I know even though we get reimbursed, which is always a good thing, when you're spending somebody else's money, it's always good to be diligent with the money that is given to you.
Roll call vote, Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Phillips,
Yay.
Counselor Tapley,
Yay.
Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 3,
Resolution to set a public hearing to rezone approximately 120.86 acres of property located at River Oaks Drive from low-density residential R1 to lakefront residential SD1.
need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Motion to approve the resolution as written.
Second.
Any discussion?
And just glad to see there's more development coming when houses are built and more revenue for the town.
That's right. Roll call vote, Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Phillips,
Yay.
Counselor Tapley,
Yay.
Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 4,
Resolution to set a public hearing to rezone approximately 16.44 acres of property located at Elks Parkway from reserved residential RR and planned development PD to reserved residential RR.
need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Motion to approve the resolution as written.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Phillips,
Yay.
Counselor Tapley,
Yay.
Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 5,
Resolution to set a public hearing to rezone approximately 60 acres of property located on Alabama Highway 63 south from light industry I-1 to high-density residential R3.
need a motion to approve the resolution as written.
Motion to approve the resolution as written.
Second.
Any discussion?
I'd just like to say with this rezoning that will bring more businesses along 63 South along with housing, which is much needed down that corridor.
Roll call vote, Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Phillips,
Yay.
Counselor Tapley,
Yay.
Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Chair, yay. Number 6,
Request to authorize a request from Tyrone Oliver to hold Blues in the Park on May 17th, 2025, and waive the fee of $500.
need a motion to approve the request as presented.
Motion to approve the request as presented.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Counselor Chris Brown,
Yay.
Counselor Phillips,
Yay.
Counselor Tapley,
Yay.
Counselor Hardy,
Yay.
Counselor Eric Brown,
Yay.
Chair, yay. At this time, we will have comments from the mayor.
Just like to do a shout out to the light department, power and light department and street department. They were very quick in getting out Sunday morning early, about 2 a.m., get the roads clear. And street department, you know, they were able to get it done pretty quickly. Light department, they worked from 2 a.m. to late yesterday afternoon, but to restore everybody's power. They got everybody's power back on. I know there's still some customers out there without power, but most likely you're on Alabama Power, and they're working on it, so I guess they'll get to it as soon as they can. One other thing I'd like for everybody that's on city water to take note of your water, the improvement in it over the last month or so, and to understand that why it has improved is because we had some cold weather. You know, we're subject to Mother Nature. We do everything we can to the water. But we had 2 weeks of really, really cold weather in January, and the lake turned over, and that helps the algae not be able to propagate. And then this rain that just came, it's the first time we've had a significant rain to stain up the lake and to wash the lake down in 12 months. This was the first big rain we've had in over a year. So it has washed the river down, moving the algae on down the river. And I know this sounds funny, but if the water's muddy, algae can't reproduce. So we'll have a respite right now for at least a little while until the lake flips back over, the weather temperature comes up and the lake flips back over. So enjoy it while you can.
Comments from the finance director.
I just want to let you guys know that I am about 10% away from finishing the fiscal policy. And I do have a checklist of people that I want to review it before I present it to you. So hopefully by the first council meeting in April, we'll have a policy.
Comments from the city clerk?
Our next city council meeting will be Monday, March 3rd at 5:30 PM.
Comments from the council? Councilor Chris Brown?
Just thank everybody for coming out. I too want to thank the utility departments for all they went through this past weekend with the storms and what they go through on a daily basis. They don't have easy jobs, but they do get out there and do them. They do them to the best of their ability, and they do it, you know, wee hours of the night when we're all sleeping. So thank those guys for what they do. Just be mindful of them. We got some more rain coming in Wednesday, and the weather's dipping again, so it's going to be cold again this week. Everybody has a good couple weeks. We'll see y'all again on March 3rd.
Councilor Phillips?
Again, I want to repeat what the mayor and Councilor Brown just said. Thank you for the utilities and the electric department working so hard to get everything back up and running from the storm. Lynn and his team have worked tirelessly on the water project. Thank you very much to them. We definitely noticed a significant change. So that's great. And thank you to the government class for being here tonight. Maybe y'all will take it as a passion, come up here and do a better job than I can. I'd love to do that.
Councilor Chadwick?
Thank everybody for coming out. It's good to see the students out here getting involved. Don't let it be your last time. I know I'll be prepared as well if I was in school and have some options. But thank all the city employees. I brag on them all the time. It doesn't matter if it's sewer, water, fire, police. There's a need in this city. The employees for the city works hard to make sure that we're taken care of. Everything's happening behind the scenes. A lot of people don't see these guys out in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, the fire and the police department responding 24 hours a day. So we've got to get people in this city. So if you see them, thank them for what they do. And thanks for the rest of the council, Mayor, your staff, what y'all do. Y'all keep us running smoothly.
Council President Pro Tem Hardy?
Thank you guys for your attendance this evening, and again, to echo everyone else's comments, just kudos to our city employees who, on a daily basis, are doing things that a lot of us don't see to make sure that our city is running as efficiently and as appropriately as it should. This weekend was no different. Did want to recognize our basketball team, so both the boys and the girls for Bid Girls made the Sweet 16, and on Thursday or Wednesday, the girls will travel back to Montgomery and compete in the Elite Eight, so they have an opportunity to go to the Final Four, which would be phenomenal for Coach William and his first year. So we're rooting for the girls. And again, to the students in the back, I love that this was an opportunity for you guys to come engage with what we're doing. A lot of times when we're making decisions, we neglect to include or think about your opinion of how things matter. So when you're in the audience, that's just a reminder of what we're doing this for. And so I love everybody else in the audience, but we're doing it for you guys. And so I don't know, I'm assuming y'all have seniors, but if anybody needs any more Wildcat hours left, I do have a little homework for you. If you can write me 100-word summation of what took place today, I'll sign off on something for your Wildcat hours. So if y'all need anything else, just let us know on that. So y'all can get in touch with me however you need to, but if y'all need any more hours, we'll take care of that. So thank you guys for your attendance. We'll see you next time.
Councilor Eric Brown?
At least be just go paragraphs, man.
I thank the mayor and his staff always do a wonderful job. All the employees of the city, as everybody has said, they really do a really good job. They care about their job. They care about putting out a good product every day. So just make sure to thank them. It's a very thankless job doing what they do. Thank everybody attending tonight, and to our future adults, our future leaders, hopefully in the community. Thank you for coming out. I remember government in high school was one of the most boring classes, and got in trouble a lot sleeping in that class particularly. But it's very important to pay attention to how your community is run, how your state's run, how your country is run. It didn't take a lot as an adult to started looking around and didn't like what I saw. And you can either be two types of people. You can be somebody who sits around and complains, or you can be somebody who steps up and tries in some form or fashion to make your community, make your state, make your country a better place. So I hope that you all will take this and run with it and try to do better than every one of us. We want you all to outpace us by 1,000,000 times. So thank you all for taking your time to come out tonight. And once again, just everybody have a great week. Thank you.
I want to thank all the city employees for an awesome job for the storm. They've done a great job, and they always do. Thank the mayor and his staff for the job that they do. They do a great job. Thank council members for the job that they do. They have to listen to me more than anybody else, and so I thank them for going along the journey with me. To the students in the back, we appreciate you all coming out. Please know you all have the opportunity to ask us anything, anytime. If y'all have questions, I was gonna tell y'all, if y'all held a conversation with me about tonight and told me what I said, I would sign off on some Wildcat hours. Counselor Hardy gave y'all the on paper right, man. He's got some high expectations on him. But if you all need anything, we're here for you all. Most of the decisions we make, we're thinking about you all in the future. So we welcome you all. We thank you all for coming out, and we invite y'all to come anytime. Y'all are welcome to come to a council meeting. Thank you for bringing them. Mr. Heath, we appreciate that. If you want to bring anybody else, you're welcome anytime, sir. You bring them on. We need a motion to, and remember to continue to pray for this council and this administration. We need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
ChatGPT got y'all, just,
Now he gonna tell you how to.
You said the word.